Meet my first boss, but I think I'm gonna meet up the second. Being a black man in tech in the UK can present a number of challenges and obstacles. Despite the UK being a diverse country, the tech industry remains predominantly white and male, and as a result, black men often find themselves underrepresented, undervalued, and marginalized in the field. A study in 2020 found that young black men made up 18% of London's population. They comprise only 5% of the capital technology workforce. This is a sector that is estimated to generate over £60 billion to the UK economy. One of the main challenges faced by black men in tech is a lack of diversity and inclusion within the industry. This can lead to feelings of isolation and exclusion, as well as a lack of opportunities for professional development and career progression. Black men may also experience an unconscious bias from colleagues and employers, which can further impact their ability to succeed in the industry. This video is not really about me, I'm just sharing a deep truth about what many black men are suffering in the tech industry right here in the UK. And this does not mean that I'm being biased from my colleagues and employers. I would say I'm super duper grateful where I'm working. It's an American company, even though it's not a fully tech company. So there's a great sense of cooperation, understanding, and unity amongst us. Due to the fact that it's an American company, we have people working from different part of the world, probably the reason for the cohesion. And this doesn't mean that people like me that are working with different companies have a similar bonds and understanding in their workplace. Another challenge faced by black men in tech in the UK is a lack of visibility and representation. There is a lack of black role models and mentors in the tech industry, which can make it difficult for black men to envision themselves succeeding in this field. Additionally, the lack of representation can perpetuate stereotypes and biases about black men, which can further marginalize them. Alright, let me elaborate on this. According to the 2019 report from the UK government, just 5% of the UK's tech workforce is black, and only 3% of the tech startup founders in the UK are black. Okay, maybe you don't get it. I got another statistics. In 2022, a total of 46,464 tech businesses were incorporated in the UK. That means this number of tech businesses were registered with the UK government. Just imagine a freaking 3% of this number are black-owned tech businesses. That's very poor. And this makes you to understand that black people don't have role models and people to look up to in the tech industry. I jump up on ChatGPT to get an insight on this figure in the United States. And believe me, I was embraced by a shocking revelation. This is what ChatGPT has to say. However, according to a report from the National Venture Capital Association, only about 1% of venture-backed startups in the US have black founders. In addition, a 2020 report from the US Census Bureau found that only 2.7% of all US businesses with employees are owned by black people, although this includes businesses in all industries, not just tech. Finally, black men in tech may also face challenges related to access to resources and funding. For example, they may find it more difficult to secure funding for their startups, or may not have access to the same network and resources as their white counterparts. Despite these challenges, there are many black men who have successfully navigated the tech industry in the UK and are making important contributions to the field. However, in order to create a more equitable and inclusive tech industry, it is important to address the systemic issues that underlie the challenges faced by black men in tech and to actively work towards creating a more diverse and inclusive tech for all. There was a report by the Mayor of London published in 2020 called Voices of the Underrepresented. This report was trying to uncover what's stopping young black men on getting on in the digital and construction field. It's a good read, up to 60 pages. I'll put the link in the description. Probably you can go and check it out. After this report, I don't know if much has been done to get black people into digital tech and construction. Let me know your thoughts on this topic. If you are struggling to get into this field, or you have made it, how did you make it? What's the experience? What's the skills? What can we learn from you? Put it down in the comment section and I would love to read them. On this note, I'm signing out. Yeah.